Oh, hello everybody. I know it's a bit different from what I usually do. I guess normally I post just gameplay content and whatnot, high rank, ranking up, stuff like that, using unique teams, I guess you could say. Oh, by the way, this is unofficial voice reveal, I guess. I want first of all to say thank you, because the channel has been growing at a rate that I'm really happy with. So I figured I'd do something special. As you can see, we have a top 10 unit list, and down here I just have a collection of who I think are, just a bunch of the best units in the game. Now again, this list is going to be highly subjective, okay? This is very opinion based, okay? So if you think I say something stupid or whatnot, go ahead and into the comments and call me an idiot, okay? But please, if you call me an idiot, please at least, try to back up your claim with some evidence or something like that, you know what I mean? But yeah, I guess let's just get into it. Like goal is, actually let's do 10 likes for first of a kind video. Alright, number 10. This is going to be just off the top of my head, so it's probably not going to be like my final rankings. So number 10, tempted to put Fat Boo there. It's crazy to me that this guy is coming on like a year and a half old, and he's still as good as he is. This guy's the core of Regen. Without him, Regen is it's just not half as good as it would be otherwise. Because he just fulfills the role so perfectly. Again, he's one of the best tanks in the game. He's probably the unit with the most healing, and that's that exemplifies what Regen is, as you can probably guess from the name. So yeah, I think I'm fine with putting Fat Boo at number 10. And number 9, I kind of looking at Kid Boo. Super 17 is also a good option. Thinking Trunks as well. If I had to, I think I'm gonna go with. This is tough. I'm gonna go with Trunks. Trunks has really had a resurgence with a certain other unit or a certain other 2 units. I'm not gonna name them or name him since it's one character, but the Hybrid Saiyan team nowadays, it's arguably the best team in the game, and this guy fulfills. He's not really the most damaging unit on the team because of a certain somebody. He's not necessarily your last man standing, again because of a certain somebody, but if need be, if a certain somebody goes down first, he can fulfill that role of the last man standing role. And he has some good support uniques. He heals a lot, especially with this guy. His damage is pretty good. The stacking card draw speed is pretty crazy. So yeah, I think he's a good pick for number 9. Now number 8. I think Super 17 goes here. This is probably the most annoying unit to face in the game. Maybe this guy's tied with him, but he's so annoying, and the players who use him are always so passive. So this guy is just like, his kit is already annoying, but the way people play him, it just makes him just so much more annoying. And again, he one of the best defensive units in the game, but if you let him get going, it's probably a pretty decent offensive unit as well. And he doesn't really need to be offensive because he has a certain, devil on his team, which just makes the whole Android team just, it's even to this day, it's still pretty good. I know people really underrate the Android team, but it's a good competitor in top rank PvP. So I think he's a good pick for number 8. At number 7, I'm putting Super Saiyan 4 Goku. No, I'm not. I lied. I'm putting the purple Super Saiyan 3 Goku. This guy's I'm gonna be honest, this guy's kind of fallen off a bit because of this guy. But don't get me wrong, he's still a crazy offensive weapon. His ult with that 100% or minus 100% health restoration debuff, it's really crippling, especially if you're running like Regen and you get hit by this, and if Fat Boo gets hit by this, he's not coming back from that one, especially since his main I'm talking about Fat Boo again. Anyways, as Goresh once said, all you do is just click red rectangles with this guy and you win. And you know, it's true, really. You just click red rectangles and you win with this guy. He's not the best defensive unit though, which is why I can't put him, you know, up here in this upper echelon. Now this one, I'm thinking about putting. Actually, yeah, okay. This one's gonna be a little bit controversial. Okay, I imagine a lot of people who see this are not gonna like it, but I'm putting Android 18 at number 6. I know many people would probably expect her to go like here or here, but no. I think this is, to me, the single most overrated unit in the history of this game. Yes, she does a lot of damage. I'm not gonna like refute that. Obviously, she does a lot of damage. She's one of the hardest hitting units in the game, but she does literally nothing else. And especially in higher rank PvP. So for those of you who don't really know this, defense scales differently to offense. So if you have like, I don't know, if you have like 190,000 defense versus like 280,000 attack, it's gonna do a lot less damage than if you had lower stars, if you know what I mean, right? So basically, once you get into the higher ranks, all you're facing is like 14 star Gohans, 14 star Super Saiyan 3s, 14 star, you know, LFs, and she, no lie, she becomes a liability. I remember I was grinding for, I think, top 50 with this Android team. I didn't have Super 17 at the time. And she was honestly the worst unit on the, well, actually no, 21, Blue 21 was, but she was like, I found Red Cell to be more impressive than her. Again, because of all the pressure that he puts on her. But again, if you're in lower rank PvP, she could go here, right? I don't think she's going up here, but you know, because you know who is going up there. I just spoiled the list, but I mean, you guys probably already expected it, if you know. Now on to number 5. I'm gonna put Gohan. Especially if you get him to high stars, this dude is crazy. Like, especially the hybrid Saiyan team is so good nowadays because of this guy. Like, they have, you know, I'm just gonna say it, they have the best unit in the game, or by far. They have this Blue Trunks who's crazy. They have Future Gohan, who I don't have down here. And now this guy who's a revival unit, who does like a crazy amount of damage. He supports, he's healing the whole team besides himself. The AoE green card, the crazy high stats. This dude, like, he's an LF, so he's hard to get high stars, but if you get him there, he's quite the prize. Honestly, I could move him up, couldn't I? I actually will. I'm gonna put him at number 3. And then I'm gonna put Bardock at number 5. Bardock, ooh, actually, should I do that? Somebody needs to get kicked off, because let me just first of all put you up there. Right, let's get you out of the way. I think I'm actually gonna, well, okay, I'm gonna just spoil the list now. You go there. You're crazy, stupidly good, but he was supposed to be balanced. I remember so many people said this guy was balanced on release. That didn't turn out too well, did it? I'm fine with you there. I'm gonna put you at number 4, but where do I put my Goku? I'm gonna kick Majin Buu off the list, and then I'm gonna shift everybody down one. And then Namek Goku is going in at number 4. Yeah, I like to look at this. I like it. Yeah, I like this. Where's Namek Goku? There he is. Alright, so where was I? I think I was talking about Bardock, I believe. Bardock, what to say about Bardock? He's just, you know, he's arguably the best support unit in the game. Not because, you know, he's like healing the team or he has like crazy damage inflicted buffs, but the crit rate, the crit buffs, they're just, honestly, they make this guy, they just make any Super Saiyan unit just go like berserk. Especially if they're already a hard hitter. Like, I personally, I don't think Purple Broly's all that good, but when you pair him with Bardock, yeah, he looks pretty good, if I'm being honest. So yeah, this guy is just, again, same with Majin Buu. I really don't like not putting Majin Buu on this list, but I mean, it's just the way it is. He would be number 11, I guess. What was I saying? Oh yeah, he's the core of the Super Saiyan team. With like you can't make a Super Saiyan team if you don't have Bardock on there. He makes this guy, obviously this guy benefits a lot from him. He does crazy damage. He tanks decently well. The green card, if you land it, you basically just kill a unit for free. So yeah, this guy's and the stacking damage, last man standing buffs, I believe, as well. Yeah, that's crazy. This guy honestly has a pretty high skill gap, but if you get it, he could go up here. But I don't know, it's pretty rare to find somebody who can actually maximize the potential of Namek Goku. Again, last man, arguably the peak of power in the game with this guy, although I do think this guy's better. But like, as a last man standing, he's just like absurd. He's so stupidly strong. Key on switching, and I don't even want to mention the blue card because I'm sure we're all sick of it. I think I already talked about you. This guy, where do I start? First of all, 190,000 defenses. Like, what were they thinking? He's healing. Like, if you have him with Angel Vegeta, he might as well just be on the regen tag because he never stops healing. He has crazy damage buffs. He has the health restoration buffs. The permanent uncancelable card draw speed. The nuke. Like, this guy probably has like I'd say probably the second hardest hitting attack in the game, behind like I don't even want to talk about this guy. This guy is such a mistake. The type neutral, just unconditional. He just goes type neutral for 10 counts just because. He gains a Dragon Ball, the cover change, the green card, which puts so much pressure. Lets players play passively. He's very like safe. He's very safe, but he's also like really broken at the same time. And then Mr. I'm gonna one-shot everything himself, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Where do I start with this guy? I think these two, but this guy especially, they have like the only true attacks with one-shot potential. Like this Gohan, if you lose one Sun family member, you basically just draw a Rising Rush with his main. Not only that, but he has so much healing, and he's also like deceptively tanky. Like he has like I think around 187-ish K defense as a 14 stars, which is like that's really high. Not only that, but he's healing for like 60% per match. And he's one-shotting everything. He's supporting. He's like one of the better support units in the game, which is like, why does he support? I don't understand what they were thinking when they made this. Why, like, out of all of these units, do any of them support? Well, this guy kind of does, but I mean, he does a little bit. But this guy gets like 40% of blast damage, 60% key recovery. That's so much. Do any of these units support? You don't. You kind of do. You don't. Oh, you do actually. But if you didn't, you wouldn't even be on here probably. You don't. You have a little bit of support. You're the best unit in the game. You do have support. You do not. You do have a little bit actually. You do. You do not. 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 You do, and you're probably the best support unit in the game. So it's just crazy. It's like they took the best of every single unit. Like he has the damage ceiling of this guy. He has the defense of this guy. He has his own just one-shot potential. He has the support of, I mean, I'm not gonna say he's as good as of a support as Vados, but he's not that far off of a support from Vados. He has the best damage in the game. He's incredible defensively. He's supporting. he's hard to get, yeah, but still, it's just I don't like I can't wrap my head around what they were thinking when they made this guy. Yeah, I think, yeah, I like the way this turned out. Again, if you're like an 18 stan, I'm sorry. I think she's like absurdly overrated. I'm sorry. But yeah, I guess that's it. Yeah, I like the way this turned out. Yeah, I'm gonna roll with this. So yeah, thank you for watching. Again, feel free to call me an idiot in the comments section if you think if you're mad about one of these placements. Please like, subscribe, all that other stuff. Keep the channel growing, please, and thank you. And yeah, I guess that's about it. I'll see you all later, and I'll try to be more consistent, as I promise. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you.